Hey guys, this here's Rick User with AirgunWeb.
And Aaron the Barbarian with AirgunWeb TV.
We're out in the Arizona desert, and guys, you can probably hear it. It's a little bit windy today.
That, happens out in the wild.
It does, and if we waited for it to not be windy,
we wouldn't get anything.
We wouldn't be able to shoot any reviews. Guys, today we're going to talk about a new rifle over at PyramydAir. This is from Kral Arms. This thing's very cool, packed with a ton of cool features. Stay with us. We'll be right back. So Aaron, we saw this at SHOT Show.
We did, and we were very intrigued.
Yeah, this rifle crams a bunch of really cool stuff into it. It's available in a bullpup. It's available in a really sort of fancy rifle, a big, super nice wood stock. It's available in multiple finishes. It comes with this sort of satin marine finish. It's just like a nickel finish. And then you have the black. You also have different stocks. You've got a walnut stock, you've got the black synthetic, and you have the bullpups, which also comes in a walnut stock and a synthetic. So you've got sort of this whole action that's pretty good, really very good. In a lot of different ways you can shoot it. If you like a traditional rifle, they got you set up. If you like a bullpup,
you got that one.
They got that too. And they all shoot about the same. I mean, they're all basically the same mechanisms.
Yeah.
I think the bullpup's got a slightly smaller tube, kind of give it that small profile.
I've been thinking that too.
But this thing is pretty feature rich. We're going to talk about different features. Let's just kind of go through some of them. First of all, your side lever, which is nice, so you have a super smooth action there. This one's in 22, comes in 177, 22, 25. The 22 has a 12-round magazine. Oh, with the 177 is 14?
14, and it's 10 for the 25.
So yeah, 10, 14,
10, 12, and 14.
10, 12, and 14. There you go. I've been shooting mostly the 22, although I liked it so much, I actually bought a 177, which I'm going to be looking forward to shooting.
It took you that long.
I know, but you shot a little bit.
I did. It did really, really well. I'm really curious to see what it's going to do in the long run.
All right. Well, on the 22, here's what really got me excited when I was at SHOT. So, there's a couple things, but first of all, it's got variable power. So this knob right here on the side allows you to adjust depending on your situation. Now, we're here, we're going to shoot some targets that's relatively close at 25 yards or so.
Yeah, right around
There's no need to waste all your air. I like to stick between that 1/2 and 3/4 seems to give me the best range. And we've got some crony numbers we'll share with you from like low, medium, and high, kind of give you an idea of what this rifle will do. Now we're shooting the 15.89s mostly, because we found those to be just a really good pellet for this. But if you've noticed on the table here, we got a ton of pellets on the table.
Yeah, that is a crap ton.
And the reason is, unlike other mags that are very restrictive on what you can shoot, you get a magazine gun, the depth of the magazine really matters. So you're limited to just pellets that are only so tall. Like some of the poly mags, when they came out, they won't fit. They actually had to come out with a polymag short to work in some magazines. You've got the Hornets, which are great pellets, really good hunting pellets, but they don't fit in a lot of magazine guns because they're
also a little too tall. Yeah,
that little bit too big. So what Kral did is they took their magazine and they just widened it. And when I say widened it, not only can you shoot the polymags and like the Hornets, but you can shoot the Yunjin pellets, these big tall suckers, and you've got these huge, where are those big
beasts?
The beasts. These are a 30 some odd grain 22 pellet, that guy right there. Let me just pull one of these out because it is impressive. Okay. So this is what you get. I mean, look at the size. I'll put that here on the table. Look at the size. Hand me a field target trophy.
Okay. Itty bitty.
So, as you can see, that's almost twice as tall. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
And if you're a hunter, maybe you want to throw a Yunjin in there and take a Fox or something a little bit larger that maybe you wouldn't attempt usually because you're having to use a really light ammunition. But now you can really crank it up because you can adjust the power. You're shooting 15.89s. Turn it down.
Yeah.
Save your air.
You don't need it.
You want to go hunting, you want to shoot something a little bigger,
crank it all the way up.
Run the big pellets, crank it up, and what you'll find when you do your testing, we had a lot of fun with this, is that the gun shoots pretty true pretty much all the time. You find a pellet you like, stick with it, but if you switch to a heavier pellet, I found just by adjusting the power, it just adjusts your point of aim. So if you know you're going to go out hunting with a heavier pellet, just spend 5 minutes on the bench and adjust your power to dial it in where you want it. So Aaron, why does it matter to have a power adjuster? Why do we even care?
Shot count.
That's really a huge reason. I mean, you don't really think of it as shot count being really tied to the power adjuster until you have a gun that has adjustable power. But when you can dial the power back and you're just practice shooting, or you're just target shooting in the backyard, first of all, the gun's quieter.
Absolutely.
Brings the noise down. And you get a lot more shots. We're shooting 120 some odd shots on low power.
Yeah, right around.
And that would, like if you're shooting indoors in your basement or something, like 10-meter shooting or something, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Why waste all that air and energy when you're shooting 10 meters target practice? You take it outside, you go to like medium power, we're getting 60 shots. You go to full power and we're getting 50 shots. And that's with a respectable extreme spread.
Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible at all.
Yeah, so we're really getting really good performance out of this. Now, this being a PCP gun, you do have to fill it. And I'm using the new Venturi. This is the 90 cubic inch regulated bottle. This thing is very, very cool. You plug it in, you open the valve, it tops your gun off just to the right pressure. You don't have to worry about overfilling it, which is very cool. And you're gonna get 4 to 5 top offs with this bottle for this gun, which I think not bad if you're going out to the field, but gosh, with 50 or 60 shots,
yeah,
I don't know how many top offs you might need, but that is just nice to have something small and compact to take out there. The magazine loads very similar to some other mags. You're gonna rotate this back. Let me go the other way. You're gonna rotate this back like this, and then load your first pellet, and then backfill the rest of it. And it goes pretty smooth. You know, the first time you do it, you might want to read the manual and just really check what you're doing. There is an arrow there to help you out, but it can be a little tricky. If you take your time, it goes pretty easy and smooth. It's not a big deal. So that's it. I think we've talked about the gun itself, some basic performance. I mean, you could use tons of pellets. They all group pretty well. This is going to have its favorites. You guys can pick what you like, dial in the power, and get what you want. But ultimately, we want to see what it does on the target.
Let's shoot it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and shoot it, guys. We'll be right back. We're good. I get the fire. Okay, so I'm going to go dead bullseye, dead center. A little high right. There we go. There we go. That's crazy, man.
Popping the same hole out. Oh, you kind of wiggled on that one. Six?
That is 6, so this one's yours. All right, Aaron, so I just put 6 there. We're about 25 yards. You go ahead and fire your 6, and then we'll back the whole rig up to 50.
All right. I like how smooth this gun cocks.
It's super nice.
All right, that's it. Yep.
Okay, Aaron. So 50 yards.
Yep.
50
And it
yards
looks like the wind has increased just slightly.
Yeah, of course. It gets windy when we're going to shoot like this. All right, so let's see. How do we want to do this? Let's
say dead center again.
And just see where they land?
See where it drops, yep. And that'll give us a good, accurate representation of, you know.
Well, tell us where repeller drop is too, won't it? Okay. Oh, man. You're not going to believe it.
Is it dead center still?
Oh, it's just at the bottom of the red.
Nice. Yeah, because I can't see that from here. I'll take your word for it.
A little wiggly. I think that might have gone to my bullseye. No, it didn't. Dude, that's crazy. So at 50 yards, I'm looking at I mean, maybe we hit like right where the scope balances out, the you know, the 2 aim points or whatever. But we were shooting at like 25 yards, and I'm at 50 yards. See the row of shots at the bottom of the bull?
That's not bad at all.
Just aim dead center on the bull and put the rest of the 6 on it. We'll wrap this thing up.
Okay.
Wow. Be nice to have the lead sled, wouldn't it be?
Oh, yeah.
I'll try and lean off the table. Get off the table here.
Keep getting gusts right when I pull the trigger. When it didn't gust right when I pulled the trigger, it went right where I wanted it to.
So
I had those couple of flyers, but it wasn't terrible.
Well, I mean, we're just a couple guys out here shooting in the desert. I'm gonna go grab that target. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, so you can see where we're hitting.
Yeah.
The
Absolutely.
The first set of 12 were right there. I mean, that's what, a quarter maybe? I mean, it's just.
Yeah, you could probably fit a quarter.
There's my
over
thumb.
Yeah.
So it shows you what that is. And then, you know, at 50 yards, I'm just aiming dead center, but I'm hitting these spots
Dropped
right
a little
here.
bit, yeah.
And that's like, now I don't know if that went up and then we were back on the back down side of the curve. Might have been, probably, but nevertheless, that's.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with that.
And I think the difference between, because when I was on target, it was back up inside here. So
Really?
I think that also gives you the different eye relief discrepancy for every person.
Yeah, I mean, it's everything's a little different
Up
depending on who you
closer,
are.
it wasn't as bad, but farther out, it definitely.
That or I'm just a better shot.
Oh, okay. We're going to go with that one, huh?
I'll go with that one. So, Aaron.
You remember who sights your guns.
I know. So, what do you think? I mean, we've had this for a while now. We're going to be using this at AirgunWeb TV this year. What do you think about this gun?
I'm really excited. I think there's a lot of opportunities we can do with it. There's a lot of things I personally want to try with it. I want to try longer ranges, for sure. 100 yards plus. I think it would be viable at 100 yards. The right pellet, right conditions, not wind like this, but I think you could maybe do some prairie dog with it. Yeah, I'm excited. When we go out prairie dogging, you know, squirrel hunting would be great, rabbit hunting, dove. Just bench shooting. I think it's a lot of fun just sitting bench shooting because you get that high shot count. It just, you know, you don't have to always be running for air all the time. That's pretty cool. Well, guys, I guess that's about it for now. I think so. I'm gonna wrap this up, man. If you're looking for something super affordable that's got a ton of really nice features, man, the Kral, you might want to be looking at that. It's pretty doggone nice. I really like this particular rifle. I like the walnut with the satin finish. I really like the satin finish personally. I like that best. The bullpup, maybe we'll get a chance to look at that one. It's the same action, just in a different stock. If you like bullpups, I mean, price point's well under 600 bucks. Yeah, that's not terrible. Yeah, tons of features, just something really good to look at. Guys, I want to thank PyramydAir for sponsoring AirgunWeb and these videos. When you're looking to get your next air gun or buy your next batch of airgun supplies, do so over at www.pyramydair.com, and please let them know that Rick Utzler sent you their way. My name is Rick Utzler here with AirgunWeb. And I'm Aaron the Barbarian with AirgunWeb TV. Thanks for watching.